It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A little roller toward the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Now batting, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Off the LED board and gone.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Into the box now, Albert Almora. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play. Standing in, Ian Happ had a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Count even at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo. Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, and they'll need him to get something going here. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Missed with a breaking ball. Manny Pena is on deck. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almora going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, Manny Pena. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Orlando Arcia, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Pena at second with 2 down. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Hayward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Second baseman.
So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Jimenez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park. Stepping into the box, Brent Suter, 9-1-2 due up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball 4. So digging in now, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Popped up. Bryant has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the runner will have to head back. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And but he's back in. Kane is off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging in the dirt. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Albert Almora. This is in the air out to right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. This is in the air to left field. Braun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. We played. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic tape.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Manny Pena. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hayward has a read on it. 2 down. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. 1-1. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Stepping in now, Eric Sogard. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Brewers. 1-1. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. That's in the basket. A home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Hit back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Jason Hayward. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 3-2 full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. To his right, Aguilar. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Brent Suter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. So far this season, Cain hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find him.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. At the plate, Manny Pena. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit on the ground to short. Zobrist is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Wilson Contreras will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Wilson.
Right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Two runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To short. Garcia has it. One there. On to first. A double play.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit to short. Garcia gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And Brian Dunsing takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32.
Ready to take his axe again, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line towards center field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. So striding forward now, Eric Sogard.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's running. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
The pitcher, number 35.
Now at the plate, Brent Suter. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Arcia. And that's the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get...
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Into the bleachers and gone. Matt Albert is is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Justin Wilson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Addison Russell is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ryan Braun will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Looped out toward third. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stick. So striding in, Jason Hayward. No hits to this point. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Addison Russell. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Chris Jimenez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The next 3-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he...
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now. We'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And now after the 1-out double, time is called here as we'll get a pinch runner out there at second base. Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Brett Phillips will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Keon Broxton will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 23.
Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Corey Domingo.
Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Jet Banding is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Baez will head for second. And the throw in gets away from him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now. Ball and a strike now to Bryant. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2. That's down into left center for a base hit. Almora rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 1-run ball game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Anthony Rizzo, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Oliver Drake will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Oliver Drake.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Mike Freeman will come on now and pinch run here. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Ball and 2 strikes now. La Stella aboard here at first with nobody out. Still 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit hard to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. In now, Chris Jimenez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Set the deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Man, they say good baseball is contagious, and so is bad baseball, apparently. 4 errors for them now. If they win this thing, it will definitely be despite their gloves.
Kane is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 4, Mark Raymond. Hey, Cub fans, be sure to be on the lookout for official fan photo photographers. Photographers will take a photo of you and your group, and then you'll be able to find your photo online and have it printed on a t-shirt, mouse pad, mug, or as a commemorative print. Remember the excitement of your trip to the friendly confines with a Cubs fan photo. Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
Eight runs already in this inning. sent on the ground out to second. Sogard has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mike Freeman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He leads off this half inning in what they hope to be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by his opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the 3-1. Popped him up. Freeman is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Throw on the first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over. 12-7, the final score in this ball game. Chicago blasted 5 en route to victory. Brendan Morrow gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of